Welcome guys! Glad to have you back, because in today's video we are going to create a board from A to Z. So I divided this video into three parts. In the first part we are just going to create the board with its cells, its materials and just the rooms on it for the scenario. In the second video we are going to add stickers on each and every cell to give them some life, and then add some basic lighting to create a mood. And in the third video we are going to add all the last elements like furniture, dishes and so on and so forth until we reach the point where our board mimics reality. Okay, so if you bear with me, that's here what we are going to create today. All right, and you need, of course, for that basic knowledge of Blender. I'm sorry, but you can watch my two first videos on in the Learn Blender series playlist on my channel, link here. And if you do, you'll be able to follow along. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you need any help, the comment section is open below. Please don't be afraid to ask. Let's jump into it. Before we start, I'm going to download the latest version of the CBG board add-on. You can find the link in the description of this video. And once it's done, I'm going into File, User Preferences. Okay, it's here. And I'm going to untick CBG board. All right, install add-on from File and install the latest version of the add-on. Tick it and save user settings. And we are now ready to start. So today we are going to make a scenario for Zombicide. And for that I prepared a few elements. So I'm going to open a UV image editor in order to open a rough sketch of the board I want to achieve. So it's in References and here is my sketch. All right, so that's the board I want to create. I know the dimensions of my board. It has cells of 80 millimeters. All right. And I'm going to open a small 3D view window where I'm going to set the viewport shading to rendered. All right. So now that everything is in place, I'm going to save this as, well, just save the file. Okay, and now we are ready to start. So I'm going into top and orthographic view. I'm going to open the board, the CBG board add-on, and in board settings, I'm just going to enter all the information I need. So I'm going to copy the cell size, enter it here, reduce the cell margin size a little bit, make it white because I intend to make a very dark mood board. And I'm going to enter 4 columns like so and 9 rows and click create. And here is my board. Okay, so now I'm going to select the piece of paper to see how many cells fit on the A4 paper. So now I know that I'm going to need 1, 2, 3 times 2, 6 sheets of paper. Okay, I can delete the A4 paper. And now I'm just going to reproduce my sketch onto this board. So I'm going to select these cells by clicking a cell and shift clicking another one and clicking merge. And of course we can't really see the results because the margins are white, but you'll be able to see it in the next step. All right, I'm doing the same for all the buildings. Merge cell. This one is going to be a large room here, 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 and here. Okay, so the basic layout is now ready. So I'm going to jump to the next step, which is going to be adding material to each and every cell. So I have a little bug. If some of you can help me with it, I have to copy the folder and paste it in order to get my previews of the materials I want to apply. But anyway, let's go. Let's apply the materials. I'm going to use these cobblestones as the basis for the path outside the buildings. So as you can see, it's in black on my sketch. So I'm just going to select all the cells. All right. And before I do, maybe I'm going to add a dummy just to make sure I get the right scale. So I just measured a figure of my game, a hero, and they are 27 millimeters in width and 42 millimeters in height, basically. Okay. So I'm going to add a dummy on this cell and just apply the material to this first cell to see exactly if the cobblestones are of the right scale. So maybe I can reduce the scale a bit, and that looks better. Okay, so I'm going to cancel all this. All right, and now I'm ready to apply this material to all the cells and apply as material. Here we are. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm just going to speed up a bit. Can now get rid of the dummies. Okay. And the next step, once we've done all this, is going to be to add some, I'm just going to change the clipping right here. Okay, into view, lens, clip. I'm going to make it 10 meters. Okay. Now that we've applied all the materials on our board, now we can go ahead, proceed and add the rooms and doors to this board. So I'm going to go into top view, select that first room, go back to board settings and change those settings here to add walls. So for instance here, if I keep those settings and I hit create, as you can see, it created walls that go on both sides of the cells. I can change this if I hit Ctrl V, and if I take a walls offset of -1 and hit create, as you can see, the walls will be limited to the cell. Okay, so that's what we are going to use. And one, of course, one will make the walls completely outside the cell. Right. So -1 in my case. I'm going to hit create for this room. I'm going to create here a room, here 2, here, here, and I can just hit Shift R to repeat the last operation. Okay, so now I'm going to add the inner doors, like for instance here. Okay, so I'm going to select these walls, right click to place the 3D cursor on the wall or near it and hit door, and it created a door. But just on this wall, if I want to do it for the other walls of the adjacent room, I just select the other room and hit Shift R. Okay, we have doors here, here, Shift R, and here, here, Shift R. Okay, and as you can see, it creates the doors. We have a door here, Shift R, and a door here, Shift R, probably a door here, sorry, Shift R, and here, Shift R. And we can now have a look at our board, and we have created the basic layout for our scenario. Please like this video if you liked it. If you have any problem, please let me know in the comments section below, and subscribe if you want to be notified when a new video comes online. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.